Hi, I'm DJ and welcome to my channel. I was recording this and then my cat deleted it with his fluffy buns. So I'm going to record it again. So, I've got really exciting news. It's kind of bittersweet, but it's pretty exciting. Let me close this so my cat doesn't do it again. Okay? He's sitting right here. Don't do it again. He likes to sit on my keyboard and press delete. But I am going to be making a new series, a bi-weekly video series. Oh my gosh, quit kneading my shirt, please. Cats. About my move. Just got a text message. My big move to California. To Los Angeles. I am super excited to tell everyone this, and I'm super excited to actually do it. I'm not going to be doing it right now. I'll talk about time and all of that stuff later. I'm just going to do a little why I want to move. So I have been wanting to go to California or the West Coast for probably my entire life. There was a brief moment in my life where I wanted to go to New York and do Broadway, but as I got older, I realized that I probably would never be able to do that. So I've decided to move to LA area and pursue my dreams of being an entertainer. I really love to sing, and I really love to act. But I also like to do behind the scenes stuff, so if I work like on sets and stuff like that, I'll be totally happy with that too. I do not have to be the center of attention, though if I am the center of attention, I'm okay with that too. I just like the way, you watch movies and you watch, everything comes out of California, it seems like. And it seems like a really great place, but I've also done my research and found out that it's not really that great of a place, with water shortages and overpopulation and homeless people and, unemployment and all of that other stuff that comes with it, but that happens everywhere. Maybe not the drought or the flooding, or the mudslides, or the earthquakes. But I'll handle those when the need arises. So here's some things I've laid out that I would like to talk about for me, just so I can look back on this vlog if I'm feeling, down about it, or if I'm feeling like I shouldn't do it, or if I'm, coming to a wall in my self-discovery of myself, and I decide I should just watch this video just to get myself... I have a cat hair on my face. Just to get myself back into the mix, in the swing of things. So, here are the things that I would like to talk about. Number 1, money. So, I've been thinking a lot about how much money I should save before I move, and I've decided that between $5,000 and $10,000. That might seem like a lot, but it's not really a lot. It'll only get me by for like 6 months, if that. Yeah, it'll only get me by for 6 months, maybe 7 months, just because of gas, rent, utilities, that sort of thing. So I'm looking at a 6-month window. And that $10,000 also, or $5,000 to $10,000, also takes into consideration my plane tickets if I do decide to fly out here. But I will be visiting soon. I'll get to that. So I'm going to be saving a lot of money before I go. I'm going to be selling some of my stuff to get extra money, like my furniture that I already have that I don't particularly need to, ship across country. So I'm looking at that kind of stuff. I'm going to stay in school. I am not done with school yet. So this is my second point. I'm going to stay in school. My school, I will graduate in May of 2017. And at that point, I would have been working at my job for about 5.5 years. So I feel like I have a good amount of work experience. I do work at a chain retail, and there is a store in the Tustin area, which is a little south of the LA metropolitan area. But I've heard that driving sucks, so I'm going to take that in consideration with my money, so I can spend a little bit more on money, so I don't have to freak out about not having gas. So that's my work in school. I am going to be having a bachelor's and an associate's in psychology, so I feel like with those two things, plus my prior work experience and my relocation to the other store, I feel like I'm going to be set money-wise, or employment-wise off the bat, so hopefully I don't have to worry about those things. Moving. Number 3, moving. So moving is going to be a big deal because I have a lot of stuff that I don't want to part with. So that's going to be pretty hard for me. Getting rid of my stuff, I feel like, is going to be very hard. Probably not as hard as leaving my family behind, but up there. I have a lot of things that are sentimental to me, and also, on the flip side, I have a lot of stuff that isn't sentimental to me. So, it's good either way. Moving's gonna be hectic. I feel I'm probably going to be packing light. Hopefully, I'm gonna go through all of my old t-shirts and make like a blanket out of them. I feel like that's a good way to, I'm still bringing them, but I don't have to have it right away. Like my parents or something, or my sister could ship it to me later on. Just like one quilt. So, number 4. Another thing that I've been thinking about is I've only been to California once, and it was in Northern California near Redwood, and like where the Redwood Forest is. And I've never actually been to the LA area. So I would like to purchase 2 two-way tickets for me and someone else, probably my father, to come out with me, just so I'm feeling confident about it and I don't have to do it alone. And then we'll come back probably 6 months before I actually move. So there's that. The 5th thing, and probably the most important thing, I need to look into housing. Housing is not going to be very difficult to look for, but it is going to be very difficult for financial reasons. There's many things that go into housing. So first I have to look for somewhere safe. I don't want my car stolen. And if I have to pay a little extra for that little bit of security, then I'm going to do it. Here in Central Ohio, housing for an apartment, probably like a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, is around, an expensive place is around $900 up. But in LA, that's the cheaper side of things, and you only get like a studio apartment, which I'm okay with because it's just me and my cat. That's another thing that I need to be mindful of, is my cat. He's about 5 years old. I've had him his entire life. And I want him to be safe, and I want him to be able to live with me. So I have to find a place that allows for pets, and that is a safe environment, that I don't feel like he is going to, he's a cat, I understand he's going to be good anywhere, but at the same time, he's my cat, and he's my baby, and I want him to feel safe. And I want to come home to something safe. So there's another thing that I have to look into. LA works in a system of neighborhoods. I've been looking into a couple neighborhoods. Some people recommend like the Valley area. I don't really know if I want to do that. North Hollywood, West Hollywood. Koreatown. There's a lot of things that I need to look into. I've done a little research, and some places have like a C in crime, and then you look at it, I don't know the website, but you look at it and it's like, you know, X amount of people got raped last year, and X amount of people got assaulted last year that wasn't rape, and I'm like, I could be that. And so then I move on to the next neighborhood, and I try to see what housing and stuff for that. Like, if there's a good middle ground. And if anyone watching this is from LA and has a good recommendation for, like, where to live, like, don't be a troll. Don't tell me, because I will believe you, and I will look it up, and I will feel salty. So, tell me, like, a safe neighborhood, that's not too expensive, but I remember I'm saving up quite a bit of money, so I'll try to be okay with high-end places. I'm looking for an apartment or like a sublet. I've got cat hair. Oh, I got it. Okay. I'm looking for like an apartment or a sublet. I need to have my own room because of my cat. If I have my own apartment, great, because that means you can roam around. But I can't share a room with someone else because no one wants to share a room with a 24-year-old Asian girl and her cat. Like, no one wants that. From Ohio. You know? Like, I'm trying to be very thinking about everything. Okay, so if you have any recommendations, leave that in the comments below, and I will read it, and I will be thankful. Okay, so the sixth thing I want to talk about is probably the most hardest thing. My friends and family. So, I have been in Ohio. I was born in Maryland, but I moved to Ohio when I was a baby. So, I've pretty much been in Ohio my whole entire life. I've made a lot of friends here, a lot of people that I love, including my family. They all live in Ohio. I'm pretty close to my family because I don't really have any outside family. So, like, my mom's family, she's from Korea. They all live in Korea. My dad's family is from the West Coast, Oregon area. They live over there. You know, like, it's just my folks and my sister and her family and me and my cat. And I have friends, but I don't really hang out with them because I usually spend all my time with my family or my boyfriend. Yeah, so that's going to be really hard to say goodbye to my, well, at the time he'll be 5 nephew, and at the time she will be 3 niece, and it's going to be really hard to say goodbye because I won't be able to, you know, she lives 20 minutes away from me now, but she'll live 8 hours away from me later. So I can't just go over and see my family, which kind of sucks. Now that I'm thinking about it, it really sucks. Like, I feel like that's going to be the hardest thing. I feel like they're going to get annoyed with me because I'm going to be calling them at, like, what is it, Pacific time? So it's going to be, like, 5 o'clock Pacific time, and it's going to be, like, 10 o'clock Eastern time. Or, like, they're going to be, why are you calling me? Can't you call in the morning? And I'm going to be like, well, I'm sleeping, so here we are. And then we're going to, whatever, we're going to fight about it, and I know that. But it's just a difficult thing for me right now. Okay, so moving on. Number 7, lifestyle change. So I'm going to go back to the gym. I don't think I am particularly fat or big or whatever. That's not in a rude way. So if I'm taking fat back, right? Taking back fat. Back fat? Fat back. That both they don't sound good. I am taking fat and using it as a thing because that's what people do, and I'm trying not to offend anyone. So, like me. I'm gonna go to the gym, and the only reason why I'm going to the gym is because I, as a half Korean, half Caucasian woman, I feel like I need to have as little obstacles as possible. So I see a lot of people who are very pretty, very well kept, very, you know, put together, and they make it in Los Angeles. And I'm not stooping to their level because I can't really change my ethnicity, but I can change how I feel. And if I was 100% comfortable with my body, I wouldn't care. But I'm not. I'm not 100%. And I only want to lose like 15 to 25 pounds. That's not a lot. And I feel like it'll give me a little bit more confidence to pursue my dreams. So, to all the haters, don't hate, because it's for a reason. You know, like, I'm half Korean. I can't, if I'm trying to go for a role or something, I can't necessarily fit into the white girl role, and I can't necessarily fit into the Asian role, because I don't have both of those completely like other people do. Another thing is my scar. I've had this scar for about 5 years, close to 5 years. I might do another video about it. But because I have my scar, and because it's on my face, and because I can't hide my face, because my face is pretty much what people are going to be looking at, I have to do what I have to do to make sure that my personality and who I am outshadows what people's perception of my scar is. And in so doing that, I have to be on my tip-top best, and I have to get in shape. Maybe not lose weight, but like get in shape. My cat's making noises. So I'm going to go back to the gym. Another thing I've learned about Californian life is a very healthy life. So I wouldn't have trouble, like if I take the pounds off now when I can afford a gym membership, and then I quit my gym membership, I go to California, and then I start living and eating better, I will feel better and I will be better. But I have to jumpstart it because I have gained weight after high school. Only a little bit, like 5 pounds, but I just want to be the best. And I want people to realize, I want people to see that I am willing to do what I have to do because I am a fighter. So that's that. The last thing is I am in a relationship with someone. We've been together for about a year now. He's great. But he might not want to come with me. Which is fine. That's his choice. I'm not making him do what I want him to do. Yeah, I want him to come, but I don't want him to come because I want him to come. I want him to come because he thinks that he could do it as well. I've talked about it our entire relationship together. There was a moment where I wanted to go to Portland and live my life in Portland, but now I'm feeling Los Angeles because I have always been feeling Los Angeles. So I've talked to him about it, and hopefully things go my way. If not, that's okay too. So yeah, kind of sucks. It really does. It kind of sucks. But I want to succeed, and I want to feel good about my life. And for the longest time, was going to school, getting my degrees, going to go and get my doctorate degree and be a doctor and help children and do something noble that way. And if things fail, or if I fail in California, I can still pursue that later on in life. But while I'm young, and while my brain still works, and, you know, I want to do what I want to do, and I want to be happy about it, and I don't want to regret it. But I'm going to do all of the stuff first, so that I don't go on a whim and leave, you know, important stuff. Like you! Yeah! Behind. So, If you have any suggestions or any comments about my move to California, leave me a comment below. Also, I'd appreciate the likes and the subscribes. This series is going to be a bi-weekly series about my move to California. Just, bi-weekly updates about what I'm doing, what's different, how I feel, that sort of thing. So I'm going to be making new vlogging series because this is my first video ever. I know the quality's kind of poop and my bedroom's kind of a mess, and yeah, but it's gonna get better and better and better and better and better. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna make a new series about little stories, little things that have happened in my life, but I'm gonna name it like my first car or whatever, like things that it was the first time that I did it and my my responses to it. I might actually make one of those now, right after this. So if you like me, if you hate me, both, just click subscribe. You don't have to watch it, just click subscribe. No, watch it and like it. Watch it all and like it, and then you will feel better about yourself. Okay. Alright, bye. I'm Deja. Bye.